If you're looking to win your Dynasty fantasy football league, you're in the right spot. Looking to win your redraft league, you're in the right spot. It doesn't matter. Today, we got a bunch of names to talk about. Players to target, to trade for on your Dynasty team. Guys that you can buy low on and reap the benefits later. You always want to be playing the market in Dynasty fantasy football. You want to buy guys for one price and sell them back later, or just sit back, relax, and cash in on all of the points and upside that they will provide you. Smash the like and subscribe button, please. Really help the channel out as we're a growing community. Join the Discord of almost 150 people for free draft guides, free trade questions, free advice all season long. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first name is Kyle Pitts. Don't click off the video. He is 24 years old, coming off of a rookie season, coming off is a strong word, where he posted a career NFL record-setting 1,000 receiving yard season. Only one other person has done that, Mike Ditka, and he's 85. So Kyle Pitts, his rookie season, we all thought, oh, this guy's the best tight end prospect of all time. Oh my God, he had a 1,000 receiving yard season, and it was all downhill ever since then. So in 2021, yes, he was tight end 6, and he played 74% of snaps. Since then, it's all been bad. Last year, he was tight end 15. 2023, he was tight end 12. The good news is the Falcons' offensive coordinator said in year 2 of his tenure here in Atlanta, he expects Pitts to take a massive jump up in production, especially with Michael Penix Jr. Pitts did have a touchdown in his final game of the year with Penix in there quarterback. He had like 14 PPR points to wrap up his season. His target share was down in 2024 at 13.7%. All of the underlying stats don't look good. He was at 2.2 yards per route run his rookie season, 2.1 the next season, and then 1.4 and 1.64 last season. He has to bounce back. This guy, we know he has the prospect profile. But now that he's going into year 5 of the league, it's like, when is he going to hit? This is the season. If he doesn't hit this season, it's time to part ways. So you're kind of boom or bust. But at the current price, you're a lot more upside. Let's keep this in mind. One thing is very important, which is why we're targeting him. Kyle Pitts is 24 years old. He's the same age as R.J. Harvey, a running back that's getting taken in the first round of your rookie redrafts. So I think that Kyle Pitts deserves to be worth a flyer. What would I be trading for him? In a tight end premium league, the price for Pitts might be actually a little bit unrealistic. People are going to be wanting an early second round pick, which I think is a little bit too high. You can maybe try packaging a third round pick with a player. Like I would much rather have Kyle Pitts in a tight end premium league over a guy like who's a dusty running back. Like I might even rather have Kyle Pitts than Travis Etienne, even though Etienne might get traded. I'd rather have Kyle Pitts for a third round pick and a dusty running back like Dobbins, a dusty running back, maybe even like Tank Bigsby, although Bigsby does have a lot of upside, but it's kind of capped with Bashal Tutin. But in a non-tight end premium league, I'd probably be looking to send a third round pick if I can for Mr. Pitts right here. You know, a lot of Pitts managers are probably completely fed up with him. Let's try capitalizing on that impression. The next name is another tight end, and just to break it down, we have a second tight end after this. We got Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely is 24 years old, behind Mark Andrews, who's 30 years old. All of Mark Andrews' target share numbers have been dropping. Mark Andrews' target share was 29% at its peak, and I think now last season it was below 20, and it just keeps falling and dropping like a rock. Looking at Isaiah Likely, it's actually the exact opposite. Likely had a pretty good target share early on in the season in week 1 when he kind of sucked up every fantasy manager's fob. He had a 30% target share week 1 against the Chiefs, and he was tight end 1 on the week. Looking at his overall season, though, he was tight end 20, the best of his career, 60% snap share, the highest of his career, 1.93 yards per out run, not bad for a tight end, and a 14% target share, also a step in the right direction from 8% in 2023. So Mark Andrews, he's getting old, and the good news here is that Isaiah Likely seems to just be chipping away at that role that Mark Andrews has. So eventually, over time, this guy could blossom into something special. Or, if Likely gets fed up, the Ravens can't win the Super Bowl. He actually is a free agent, I believe, after this season. So he could take his talents elsewhere and immediately become a tight end starter for a different team in need of tight end production, which he has shown that he can do if given the opportunities. I like Isaiah Likely a lot. He currently is ADP 183 in a non-tight end premium league. So, I mean, that's looking pretty damn sexy to me. I think Isaiah Likely could be worth a pick. I'm talking about 4th-round pick right here, non-tight end premium, maybe even 3rd. Try packaging some players. I'd rather have Isaiah Likely than maybe even Jalen Warren. Kind of depends on your team construction, but that's just an example of somebody I'd be looking to give up. Next name is another tight end, Ben Sinnott. Ben Sinnott, I think he had 25, 30 receiving yards in all of 2024. Obviously coming off the disappointing rookie season. He was a 2nd-round pick. Let that sink in. 2nd-round pick. Very, very, very hyped up 2nd-round pick. People thought he'd be good. Unfortunately, he was behind the tight end GOAT. He was behind Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz, journeyman, signs another 1 year, $6.5 million deal. The good news, 1 year. 1 year. It's temporary. As soon as Ertz goes or gets hurt, it's Ben Sinnott time. He was, again, 2nd-round draft capital. He only was on the field in 2024 26% of the time. So we don't even have enough data here to say, oh, his 0.4 yards per route run was trash. I mean, 26% of the snaps, you can't really project that out. If he was given a larger sample size, as a 2nd-round pick, he does have the investment in him. As soon as Ertz goes, as long as they don't reload the following year at tight end, I don't think Sinnott's going to have much competition. I actually like the long-term value here. It's just a matter of, can you be patient with him on your bench for 1 more year? His value is currently so low, man. In a non-tight end premium league, this guy is ADP 236. You can give up a trash can piece of garbage, get the raccoons out, bang the pots and pans. Sinnott is somebody that I'd be looking to trade for in Dynasty. Now we got 2 more names. We got a wide receiver. It ain't all tight ends. You go with Joshua Palmer. Joshua Palmer, you might be thinking, this guy's ass. Now, in 2021, he was not good. In 2022, he had a 17% target share. 2023, 17% target share. 2024, down year with the Chargers. Chargers get rid of him, and he goes where? To the Bills. 25-year-old. So people think Joshua Palmer is a little bit... personally, I thought Palmer, he's a veteran, he's old. This guy's only 25. He's a big body, downfield threat for Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a gunslinger. This guy's a little bit reckless, and Josh Palmer kind of embodies what I think Josh Allen can use and need. So Joshua Palmer's competition, I mean, they get rid of Amari Cooper. He's competing with Dalton Kincaid, Khalil Shakir, Dawson Knox, Keon Coleman, a bunch of mediocre individuals. They're all talented in their own regard, but there's no clear alpha in my eyes. Khalil Shakir's I know he had a good season, but he's a slot guy. Palmer could be that big body red zone threat that Josh Allen really turns towards in 2025. And again, he's ADP 249. So keep moving down and down the board. I would easily give up a 4th-round pick for Josh Palmer right here. I think he has, maybe not a 4th. I would look at a 4th or a 5th. I mean, the upside is there. Do you expect him to be an alpha wide receiver 1? Of course not. But can you expect him to potentially bloom into a wide receiver 3 with Josh Allen? Yeah, that's probably a fair hope to be having here in a high upside case for Palmer. JaVante Williams is the final name. Now, we've already been saying, draft Jadon Blue. I think Jadon Blue is a very good person to be taking in your rookie drafts. And also potentially look at Phil Maffa for a taxi spot or a post-draft waiver wire addition, because Phil Maffa also has a potential chance at this Dallas Cowboys starting role. The Cowboys have said they're not bringing in Nick Chubb. It doesn't look like they're bringing in Dobbins either. If they stick to that word, JaVante Williams will be the starter to start the year off. It's JaVante Williams' job to lose. Williams, I believe, is 25 years old. And ever since his injury, he's been not so good. In 2021, he was RB23. Ever since then, it's been worse and worse and worse. Last year, RB38 on the Broncos. I mean, this guy was RB23 in 2021 with a 50% snap rate as a rookie. Imagine if he was on the field the whole time, right? But he hasn't been able to elevate those snap numbers because of the injury. I don't know what it was. Talent concerns. People already blocking him on that Denver Broncos. The Broncos didn't really have a good running back room, so it is a bit concerning there. The thing you can think of with JaVante, maybe, just maybe, it took him 2 years to get over that bad leg injury. He's ADP 185 is his ranking by the experts. Yeah, JaVante for 185, the Cowboys starting running back. I think people are getting a little bit of rookie syndrome on Jadon Blue. They had Jadon Blue returning kicks. You don't really have your starting running back returning kicks, right? So I think JaVante Williams will be the RB1 to start out for Dallas. And he's ADP 185. There might be moves to be made to go after Mr. JaVante. Those are the guys I'm currently looking to target for in Dynasty. There's always more to come. Let me know if you want to see more. Smash like and subscribe, boys. Thanks for watching. Peace.